We welcome you all to the 2005 Woodrow Wilson Awards, but more importantly, we've gathered here tonight to celebrate the outstanding contribution of two remarkable Australians. Both, I think you would agree, have achieved great success in their respective fields, and by doing so, they've benefited our nation, which is without question a better place as a result of their leadership in corporate citizenship and public service.
Organizations like the Woodrow Wilson Center in Washington are vital at this time. They are the bridge to dialogue and to understanding that will keep our nations working together. One way that we stand together is by recognizing the tough choices that our leaders make.
As you just saw, an important part of the Wilson Center's mission is to honor and build upon the service of people such as John Howard and Frank Lowy. We at this center bring together the thinkers and the doers. This includes policymakers, scholars, media figures, and business leaders. It is our hope that frank and open dialogue will lead to a better international understanding, cooperation, and, most importantly, public policy.
So as we honor Prime Minister Howard this evening, we also honor the U.S.-Australian relationship that he has strengthened and the Australian people whom he has served so well for so many years in public life. The Wilson Center is honored to hold such an important occasion for our institution in Sydney. This is our first event in Australia and our first time honoring a sitting head of government.
It is my pleasure to join you in honoring Prime Minister John Howard as the winner of this year's Woodrow Wilson Award for Public Service. The award pays tribute to those who have shown a special commitment to free and open debate and demonstrated strength of character in working for thoughtful public policy. Prime Minister Howard is an ideal recipient of this award. He is a leader of exceptional vision and exemplifies the finest qualities of one of the world's great democracies. He's a great friend of mine, and he's a great friend of America.
But we've not only shared a common purpose in warfare, all too often, sadly, for our two nations, but we've also served a common purpose in peace. We often say of each other that we are united by common values. And I tried, when I had the privilege of addressing Congress in 2002, to say what some of those common values were. And if I could repeat here tonight what I tried to say then to encapsulate those values. I said a belief that the individual is more important than the state, a belief that strong families are a nation's greatest resource, a belief that competitive capitalism is the real key to national wealth, and a belief that decency and hard work define a person's worth, not class or race or social background. This is a very great honour. I am humbled by it. It is an honour and a compliment to our nation, and I thank the Woodrow Wilson Centre for what they have done for Australia.
The Woodrow Wilson Award for Corporate Citizenship is given annually to leaders in business who, through both example and practice, have shown a concern for their community and the public welfare. And these leaders exemplified the belief that all business leaders must be good citizens in their own right, in their communities, nationally, and even around the world. And Frank Lowy is such a leader.
The other thing, of course, is the incredible spirit of generosity which he brings to all of his enterprises, in particular the Lowy Institute, where his gift is really very generous. But his support for so many other philanthropies and good works is also quite unique.
I think what his legacy will be is what he is as a human. He's somebody that's always thinking, he's thinking differently, and when he's not thinking about issues, he's encouraging other people to think. Frank is one of the nicest people you could ever meet in business, and he's one of the nicest people you could ever meet in the wider community. and he is a truly extraordinary Australian.
After watching this video and listening to the tribute and the praise that I've received, I find it difficult to kind of read the speech that I prepared. Nevertheless, I'm going to do that. But before I do, I really would like to thank you, all of you, who were involved in this endeavor, and words cannot express how I feel tonight.
I actually have huge admiration for them both. The shadows they have cast have far exceeded their sizes. The contributions have been enormous. Lee Hamilton spoke of the dignity and the resolve that they have. I would like to add to that the friendship I feel toward them and the admiration in which I hold them. And in thanking everyone for attending, our greatest thanks are to them for their individual, their corporate, and their political contributions.